Take two. Just wait for a minute. Can you guys hear me? I just turned this off. Let's see if we'll get a few people back on again. If not, I'll just record it and we'll get it back in somehow. I don't know what's happening in the world of Facebook land. So let's see. When you get on here, let me know, A, if you can hear me. And let me know that you're here because it might not pop up. Pam, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Yes, no? Hear me now. Yay! Yay! Okay, so let's just start all over again. Welcome to my cooking class. And hopefully a few more are going to pop back in. I apologize for that. I can't control technology. It could be an operator error. So I started off by saying, if you notice that my mouth is crooked, don't call the ambulance. I was at a dentist appointment today, so I'm still a little frozen. I don't know, it's still a little funny, but the show goes on. Even when Facebook and frozen mouth, the show goes on. So anyway, today's cooking class is all about using what's available. And of course, I wanted to talk about cooking products that are available in the season. And some of the ingredients that are available right now that are really, reduced pricing, because you know what that grocery shopping list looks like, is broccoli. We've got some really fun food facts about broccoli today. And I also know that some of you may be celebrating the season and might have leftover turkey. Okay, I haven't got a turkey cooked, so just know that this recipe that I'm sharing with you today can be used with leftover turkey. So tag this cooking class when you're done. It's a keeper and it's going to be fabulous for leftovers. So what am I using Epicure wise to get started? Okay, I'd already cut the package. So now let's flip it over. We're using, are you ready for this? Beef and broccoli seasoning, but I'm not cooking it with beef. Hey Larissa, good to see you. So we are going to make a turkey and broccoli, or in this case, a ground chicken and broccoli skillet using our beef and broccoli stir fry. How fun is that? Okay, so we're gonna get this started. Speed this up, a cup of water. And to make it creamy, we're gonna add half a cup of yogurt. And I wanted to mention while I'm just getting this in here, if you see me using products and you're a customer of mine that I'm not really talking about, it might be because they're products that were in our line before, like this amazing little thing. So if you see me using something and you're thinking, I really like that, ask me. You have no idea how resourceful I can be. And quite often, if I know something's leaving the line and I love it and I know I use it in the kitchen, I stock up with 2 or 3 of them before it leaves. So just ask. Your wish may be my command and I might be able to help you out. Here's another one. Mini whisk. Love this little thing. This used to be one of my favorite things to promote as a stocking stuffer. It is so good for just doing a single egg. Okay, so I have got my seasoning done and we're just going to set this aside. Gonna get my stove heated up here and then I'm gonna start giving you some fun food facts. Hey Cindy, I'm glad you found me. Sorry for the, I don't know what was going on. The sound not working today. All right, so I wanted to showcase, and I've not really focused on this. This is our square steamer. No, it's not. It's similar to our multi-purpose steamer, but notice the depth. It's not nearly as high. And I'm going to tell you, if you don't have this little square steamer, I love it because I buy things when they're on sale. This is a great way to save money on your grocery list, especially if they're pantry staples. And for me, you know I cook with chicken a lot. So I've got frozen ground chicken. I buy it when it's on sale. And what I love about the square steamer is I can get those freezer packs in here, drop it in, and defrost it. It's perfect and easy. So I've only semi-defrosted this. I've got a tablespoon of oil in here. And we're just going to drop this in. Now I've got an induction stove, and you probably noticed that I just put it in and heated it up just a second ago. I do want to let you know an induction stove heats up really fast. So make sure before you put your chicken in a skillet or fry pan that your oil is hot, because otherwise it's just going to get absorbed. You actually want it to cook. And I don't know if you can hear the sizzle. Maybe if I stop talking. Anyway, here's our meat separator. Love this little gadget. And because this is semi-frozen, I'm just going to take this and chop it up. And I love this because you can buy, of course, your frozen ground beef. This recipe, by the way, could be done with beef as well, as you know. So, but I was thinking turkey. Okay, so let's give you some fun food facts while we're getting this cooked up. One more thing. Hang on. Let me stall one more time. I have already put this in the microwave. This is something that I find if I use my microwave and talk to you guys at the same time, sometimes it kicks me out. So I've got the round steamer. I've already cooked it, but this is our round steamer with yams, sweet potatoes, whatever you want to call them. I've pre-cooked them, and it takes about, in my microwave that was a really big yam, took me 7 minutes. The company says in this recipe 6 minutes, but taste it, make sure it's cooked well for you. So let me give you the fun food facts about broccoli. Okay, well, tell me, does this not look like a little afro? Yes, these little afro veggies are really, really, really good for you. H.W. Bush, he did not like them. He actually kicked them off Air Force One. He hated them. His mother apparently must have cooked them really crappy. But there's been a huge group of people that have been bringing, of course, broccoli to the forefront. In fact, it's grown by, ready for this, 940% over the last 25 years. And it is a rock star because it's got antioxidant agents in it. It is so good for you for vitamin K, and that vitamin K is really good for getting calcium into your body. So really take a look at broccoli. It's on sale this week in the flyer, which is another reason why I wanted to focus on it today. Sweet potatoes, of course, are another product that's really, really popular right now and probably inexpensive. So save your money. You can cook with whatever produce you find. In fact, I'm so proud of my younger son. He actually told me that he has got involved in a club in Calgary where for $35, he gets a box of unknown veggies shipped to his house. I don't know if it's every week or every 2 weeks, but I was chatting with him last night and he said, when you come, plan for carrots. He says, in my box, I've got 3 pounds of carrots I got to go through. So I'm already putting my thinking cap on, but I'm so proud that my kids are, loving, fresh cooking and enjoying things like that. So if you start them young, you can get them on the bandwagon to healthy cooking. So broccoli actually goes way back to the Roman times. And broccoli is actually Italian, which stands for flour crust of cabbage. So basically broccoli is an unblossomed flower. It's genetically linked to cauliflower, kohlrabi. It's not in the same family, but sort of they're the same. They're unfloured veggies. So just darn good for you. So good, in fact, Johns Hopkins University, I don't know. Those guys are smart, but maybe, really? They thought that they could maybe patent broccoli. I don't know. Did they have a strain of broccoli that they were thinking of? Because I don't think you can patent broccoli. So Cindy, you said it's one of your favorite veggies? That's great. I love it too. So if you have an air fryer, I like putting it in the air fryer with some of our seasoning. So how do you cook yours? Hey, from Winnipeg. Marina, I see you as well. I don't see everyone on here, and I know some people say, you never mention my name. A lot of times I don't see you. It scrolls. I don't know why it doesn't show everyone, but I know a lot of people comment on my cooking classes and me not saying their name. So if I don't say your name, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because I don't see you. So let me tell you the fun little story about Australia and why it's so important to buy products that are available. Many years ago, I think, it might have been like 2012, I took my family to Australia for Christmas and New Year's. What a dream trip. How many of you would love to go to Australia, right? I'm thinking, oh, my kids are going to love this. Koala bears, sunshine in the winter. I'm thinking, I just knocked it out of the ballpark, right? One of the perks of having an Epicure business is that you have the flexibility and you can make the extra income to do that. If you're looking for that extra stream of income, talk to me, by the way. So, we got there and the kids are really bummed because there's no snow. Of course, that's their summer. Not that I think Australia gets a lot of snow anyway, but I was such a desperate mom because the kids are already bummed. Our Christmas tree, if you can imagine, I packed a book and you opened up the book and it was a paper tree that sort of unfolded. And so we got to hang little paper tree decorations on here. And of course, the Christmas gift, I didn't want to pack anything, so we just gave them money to spend. But they were bummed because they totally love turkey and Christmas dinner and hanging out with their cousins and stuff. So what does a mom do? Well, I just want my kids to have the best Christmas ever. And so I start hunting in Australia for a turkey dinner. Okay, so imagine Australians have Christmas on the beach. We've got guys in like Speedos on the beach and they're barbecuing, okay? This is their Christmas dinner. No, not us. We're staying at this condo called Corky's Knob or something, what a name. And we drive for about, I look online, I'm hunting, I find a place in this Fufu Shishi resort area full of I totally was wealthy because in order for my kids to have a turkey dinner, they had made you pay in advance. I paid over $250 for 4 of us for dinner because they had to fly in a turkey. And I don't know, I haven't found a picture, but I know I would have taken one. It was a plate of mashed potatoes, and I think it might have had 2 little thin slices of turkey and some gravy. I don't even know if it had cranberry sauce. I can't remember. I just know, I just really hope the kids like it. So there you go. Buy stuff that's available because that was ridiculous. Okay, so there's my fun food fact for many things, right? Buy things on sale. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. We should have been on the beach having a Barbie. Okay, so my chicken is done. That took about 6 minutes roughly. And now what we're going to do is we are going to add, let me see. We're gonna add our broccoli. And broccoli cooks really, really, really fast. This is a 4-cup bowl. This might still be for sale. And we just need to just sort of steam this. So this is our skillet, and it does come with a great lid. So I'm just gonna toss this around a little bit. And the moisture in there is just gonna steam for a couple minutes. So it'll give it a chance to get a little fresher. Hey, Barbara, good to see you as well. So here's our sweet potatoes, done perfectly. You don't need to add any water. It's got lots of moisture in there already. And these potatoes were cooked for 7 minutes. They're not overly, but they're soft enough that they're cooked, but not to the point where they're mushy. And that's one of the reasons why I really want to let you know, if you haven't already bought them, our steamers are so amazing, because I think H.W. Bush probably didn't like his broccoli because it probably got cooked in water back in the day, takes out all the flavor, and probably was overcooked. So if you steam your veggies, your veggies cook really fast, but all the nutrients stay in there, and they also have way more flavor. Now, on that note, sweet potatoes, when you buy them, or yams, whatever you want to call them, they're interchangeable in my mind. In fact, if you go to the grocery store, are they sweet potatoes or yams? I like the orange ones. Look like this, as you can see. Don't put them in the fridge. If you put them in the fridge, they actually start losing their flavor. So just leave them on the counter. They stay for a very long time. And I should mention that as well. Your broccoli is a rock star because you can put that in the fridge and it will last usually for about 21 days, roughly. 21, 28 days before it starts going bad. So this is something that when you see it on sale, yeah, grab it. But remember, you can probably see most of these veggies frozen. So if you ever have produce sitting in your fridge and you're thinking, I gotta use it and I don't have time, it's my busy season, just freeze it. I don't do anything. I don't parboil it or anything. I just freeze it. And so it doesn't clump. Use, of course, our baking sheets. So, hey, Barbara, nice to see you. Okay, so that's roughly 2 minutes. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add our sweet potatoes. Get that all out. This is our saute spoon, by the way. And this is going to look beautiful as well. I don't know if can you see the colors here? Yum. So if you're using leftover turkey, okay, and I'm adding the seasoning. If you're using leftover turkey, imagine how quick this would be because the turkey's already cooked. So you can just get everything else done. So get your sweet potatoes done, steam your broccoli, either in the saute pan, put it all together. You're just going to give this a stir to combine. I like heating it up a little bit. And then what we're going to do, because I want to make sure I've got lots of flavor, stir it up really good. And then the last thing we're going to do for this quick and easy meal that I am very certain your family's going to love, unless they're like broccoli haters, but they shouldn't be because it's so good. We're just going to throw a little bit of cheese on here. And this is basically a one-pot meal. So you can use any cheese that you've got. If you don't have any cheese, hey, improvise. Make sure you always have on hand our mac and cheese seasoning. They're sold in sets of 3. That is so easy. I would just maybe mix up mac and cheese with a little bit of milk and drizzle it over top. So don't think it's like, I can't make it. I don't have any grated cheese. This is the very last of my cheese. So I was very close to going, oh, okay, well, I know I have mac and cheese in the house. We're just going to put the cheese over top. And I am practically going to let you go because now all we need to do is we just need to let this cook a little bit so that cheese is melted and you're done. How easy was that? So I hope you see how easy Epicure can make your life. I know I've been doing this for a very long time, but I feel the pain for some of you who have not connected the dots for getting Epicure and getting rid of the stress of, oh my gosh, what's for dinner? Because in my opinion, if you are having to go look in your fridge and go to your spice pantry and try to figure it out, I can well imagine it would be very, very stressful. This is a package. It's a package. Smell it. What does it smell like? Oh, and maybe you want to know that. What does it smell like? Well, it's got organic coconut sugar in there, a little bit of cornstarch, it's going to thicken up, red bell pepper, a little bit of miso paste in there, which makes that sort of onami flavor. It's got chives, ginger, spices, and white pepper. So doesn't that sound delish? So thank you guys so much for watching today's cooking class. Hey, Karen, all the way from New Zealand. Hey, I might be coming to see you really soon. Really excited about that. Anyway, so thanks everyone for watching my cooking class, and I will see you again. Actually, I may take a break for Christmas. I know, I hope you can manage that, but I might just post some great recipes from before. So take care, everyone. All the best for the season, and really, go check out what you've got in your Epicure cupboard and start using it. Bye for now.